Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Right to the air to open this one up. He's going to test this secondary right away. And the Falcons are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. They convert on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Lock low, 18.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. That goes for 58. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it half. The 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Warrior 70. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hey.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Get up! 18, back row 80. Go!
Once again, it's Etienne. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, New
On the
Orleans.
jump.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Saints.
Let's go. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, break. Shot alert. Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to run. It's Etienne. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Incomplete, but the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Atlanta.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. He's going to take a shot down the field, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's taken down up past the 35. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out. Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Back to throw. Now a screen set up for ETN. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Got it. Ready? Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. 19. Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one underthrown and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Ready up. Here we go. Start. 68. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. soldier throwing and completing. And he'll take this one in. Devontae Turpin, touchdown Saints. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
That ties the game at 14.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Very good kickoff, returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
First down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Going up top. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. James Pierce taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
19 tight, 18 rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
First down, New Orleans.
Ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. James Pierce, what a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener.
Here we go. Here we go. 68. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Cut 19. Cut. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll throw now 3rd and forever. Going for it all. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now a timeout Atlanta. That's their first. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll throw. It's Penix. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he will have a first down, and they're in the field goal range at the 30. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready, ready. Check, Panthers. Here we go, check. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors, 70. Ready, ready.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Travis Etienne inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 90 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point is good. And the Saints will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Plant. It's Penix. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second down and 6.
Go! Rocco 80.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. Out to his right. That one just too far. Out in front, and it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? From the gun, it's Penix. Open man, left side, he's got it. And there is business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Here we go, sack. Cougar 19, Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That is incomplete. There's no way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. Get some points.
Hawk 70.
Penix now off the bootleg. Forced to his right. And he's in! Michael Penix. Touchdown Falcons. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons go up by 7. 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Hey, Dragon 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flush to his right.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
70 range, 19 tight, 19 tight. 19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go, set.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
70 Lions.
On third down, Penix moving outside the pocket. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Falcons.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down by Troy Anderson. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
19.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7.
Let's go.
They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here now, third and 5. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. This one caught at the 4. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On second down, here's Penix. He's got it at the 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. Again, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This fielded at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Come on. Dragon 60, Lightning 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, grab 50, grab 50. 19 right. Warriors 70. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Etienne. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
Deputy.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Check, ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Etienne. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, New Orleans. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On first down, right back to Robinson. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
50-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Set. Rocco 80.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons first down by a couple of yards, able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.